friends, I'm Kyla and welcome back to the Infinite Library. I was already just doing some filming anyway, and my Evernight box arrived, and I kind of stopped filming these and unboxing the Illumicrate. I did actually unsubscribe from Fairy Loot just because I just didn't need more boxes that would give me books that I maybe wasn't so keen on reading. But as it's here, and I'm already filming anyway, I figured I may as well just film me unboxing this. I do know what the book is for this. I actually saw it the other day in Waterstone, and it is one I'm fairly excited for, I'll say. It's kind of a controversial author because a lot of people do not like her writing, and I personally didn't enjoy her first book, but I really loved her second book. So I am excited to read this. I think I'm gonna like it. But without further ado, let's look at it. So this is the art card for it. It is July 2025 Evernight, and the book in question, if you don't want to see until I show it, this is the book. It is a dark academia fantasy horror, I believe. Oh, it's a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be. It's quite thin actually, which I'm not too mad about. She does tend to write on the shorter side. Her two books that I have read by her so far have been novellas. But yeah, it's an exclusive redesigned cover, art by Ika Ruger, designed by Chatinora, full colour art on the hardback by Ika Ruger, digitally printed ages by them too, illustrated end papers by Celestial Fang, different front and back, and hand signed by the author. So let us have a look at it. I'll also bring up a picture of what the original looks like, which I don't think I'm that bothered about the original cover for this one, to be honest. And it is an author I would definitely have picked up to read, which does tend to be the case for a lot of Evernight, which is definitely one of the reasons why I still subscribe to them. Here we go. It's a little bit hard to see what's happening on the cover. It's very busy, I'll say. But yeah, this is The Library at Hellebore by Cassandra Core. We've got like fangs and teeth and eyes and stuff going on, and I'm assuming this is like a set of doors. Oh yeah, and on the back we actually have, like, I assume this is the library. Lots of creepy statues and a door at the end that looks very hellish. I do like that. And then we've got sprayed edges, which are a mix of like pomegranates, wasps, and like foliage, I guess. It's okay. I don't love it. Again, I feel like this is a little bit hard to tell what's going on with it. It's very busy. Ooh, the end papers are really giving me like Japanese horror vibes though. I do like that. So we have somebody here who is, I want to say, cradling some part of this dead body that has been absolutely splattered. Oh, and another person just popping in at the door here. So yeah, that are those end papers. I do like them. It is hand signed, and we have a author letter as well. Ooh, okay. This is actually giving me major Candyman vibes, to be honest. This is the other side. I like this a lot. We've got like another dead body, but there's this guy, and like there's like wasps and stuff coming out of his mouth, and like more frightened students watching on. So whether he has done that, I don't know. Ooh, I love Under the Dust Jacket. Okay, this is really good. So the front is pretty cool. We've got like all these portraits and the skeleton stuff, and like similar to the back cover, but the back, that is so cool. I love this. This is so very fairy tale, like the mask and the wings and like the folk kind of style dress. That's really pretty. I like that a lot. So yeah, that is The Library at Hellebore. I am definitely intrigued about this one. I'm not mad about it being shorter, because I think sometimes horror being shorter really works. And like I said, I think Cassandra Core, she writes a lot of novella stuff. So let's actually read what it's about, because I think I read what it was about ages ago, and then I just kind of forgot about it and was like, just had it on my radar as I'll get it at some point because it's Cassandra Core. So This is a summary for it. The Hellebore Technical Institute for the Gifted is the premier academy for the dangerously powerful, the Antichrists and Ragnaraks, the World Eaters and Apocalypse Makers. So basically it's a school for really, really dangerous people. Hellebore promises redemption, acceptance, and a normal life after graduation. At least that's what Alessa Lee is told when she's kidnapped and forcibly enrolled. But there's more to Hellebore than meets the eye. On graduation day, the faculty go on a ravenous rampage. Oh, that's what's happened. Okay, that makes sense now. And only Alessa and a group of her classmates escape the carnage. Trapped in the school's library, they barter for their survival, one sacrifice at a time. With the faculty breaking down the door, Alessa and her fellow destroyers must form one last desperate pact against obliteration. It does sound very interesting. It sounds very quick-paced, with it being like they're trapped and having to find a way to, I assume, escape or defeat the faculty members. I really like this. Like I say, the cover is not really vibing with me, but I like all the rest of the customization. I think it's pretty. So this is what the original cover likes it. I think I prefer it, to be honest, because of the color tones. It's not as busy. I really like the more dark blue toned, whereas I just think this is very busy and it's hard to tell what's going on. But I love Under the Dust Jacket. I think the end papers are great, and I'm just generally really excited to read this. So yeah, that is my very quick unboxing of the July Evernight. Definitely one of my favourite subscriptions at the moment. I am generally always excited for whatever book they're coming out with. Aha, you thought you were only getting one unboxing in this video. You were wrong. I actually have had 2 special edition Illumicrate boxes arrive today. So these are not the monthly boxes, but these are special editions that I have pre-ordered. Very excited to see what they've done with them. I have a brief idea of what they've done with one of them, but I think I've intentionally been kind of avoiding looking too much at the one which I think is this one. I guess we'll find out. I'm not sure why the boxes are as big as they are, because I'm pretty sure they're 2 books, like one in each. So I don't quite know why they had to give a big box for this one, unless they just didn't have any. So let us go have a look at this one first. Yes, this is actually a book that I am currently reading, which is quite funny. God, it's hefty. This feels heftier than like the actual original book, which I'll go and get for comparison's sake. So the book in question, this is my copy I already have, is Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil by V.E. Schwab. I am like a good over halfway just about now on this. I'm buddy reading it with a friend. I'm really enjoying it so far. It feels like a solid 4-star to me at the moment. I don't think it's going to be a 5, unfortunately, but I'm enjoying it. And this is the Illumicrate special edition of it, which, oh, that's why it's so hefty. It's in like a slipcase. Oh, that's really nice. I like that. That really does make it seem like a little bit more special. But yeah, explains why it's so much heavier, right? I'm gonna have to go open this because my nails are too crappy to open up the cellophane on this, and then you can see it without the glare of the plastic. Okay, so yeah, this is it. It's really nice colours. I like the black and the silver. Very decorative. We've got the cobwebs, the roses. I'm trying to work out what else is in here. It's a little bit hard to tell, to be honest. Oh, this looks like a hairbrush. Ooh, and a ring. And there's a spider here as well. That is interesting. I think these are like glasses on the other side. I can just about see it now. There's like a little bit of like green viney stuff going on here. So let's take it out of the slipcase to have a look at it. Ooh, that is so nice. That is gorgeous. So yeah, we have our 3 main characters here. Sabine, Charlotte, and Alice. You can see them properly. I like how no matter what direction you put this, it looks good. That's a really nice touch, the way they've done this. I love me a whole like lying down together sort of picture. Yeah, this is absolutely gorgeous. On the back is more foiling, and we have like the little kind of poem thing, which is said, which is what the title is. So, bury my bones in the midnight soil, plant them shallow and water them deep, and in my place will grow a feral rose, soft red petals hiding sharp white teeth. So we have black on the bottom and then roses on the side, which is lovely. Now, I actually almost spoiled myself for this earlier today, funnily enough, when I went on Instagram, because Shaw was actually posting pictures of it, and I was like, no, I'm opening it late today, so I just scroll past. But here we have the end papers, which is featuring Sabine and another character. Very pretty. I do like that. I don't believe this is signed. Well, it's got like an author letter. I don't know if that's supposed to be like an actual signature or what, to be honest. Oh, okay. And then, so we're seeing like the beginning of like Sabine's story, basically. And then the beginning of Alice's story as well. Presumably. This could possibly be the end. I don't know, because I've not finished it yet, so I don't know if that's a spoiler or not. Yeah, very pretty. I do like it. So yeah, that is Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil. Very nice edition. I definitely prefer it to the edition that Fairy Loot put out, so I'm really glad I was able to get this. And I'm not mad to have 2 copies of this book, because it's definitely a book that I'm gonna want to like come back to again, I think, and reread again. I love me my sapphic vampires, so yeah. Very happy with that. So now let's move on to the next book box. Okay, I understand now why this box is as big as it was. So we have the book, but we also have the other item, which is wrapped up in a tube. So this is the sequel to, I've actually got the first book here, Ava Reid's A Study in Drowning. I already had the Illumicrate version of it, which I don't love, but that is where the other item is going to come in. So this is the sequel, which is A Theory of Dreaming. I really, really enjoyed that book. It was like almost a 5-star for me, and the vibes were immaculate. So yeah, this is the sequel book, which was not one I was expecting to have. Oh, look at the jellyfish. I really like that. So yeah, we have like more, the nautical theme kind of goes along on the sides. And then on the back, we have a little summary thing, I guess. So runs this tale like a stream into the sea, not to fade, but to change and to be free. This is really pretty. I do like the colours. I think it's a little bit lighter than the colours on this one, which I prefer. You can see the design better, whereas I think it's really hard to actually see what's going on in this one, because the dark bits are so dark that it's really hard to see that like there is like a house on top of a cliff there. Yeah, and like trees and stuff. Do prefer this design, I have to say. Again, we have end papers. So this has been designed to kind of match the first one, which I really like. So it's the same artist, I believe. So we have end papers, which is Effie and, oh my gosh, I've forgotten his name. That's embarrassing. Preston, there we go. So yeah, his name is Preston. So really nice end papers, because they are back in like their academic school for at least the beginning of this. I'm interested that he's got like a dragon brooch here too. That really intrigues me. Oh, and then we've got like a ball scene on the other side, which is nice. Not something I expected to have from this book, but very pretty. And then under the dust jacket, again, we are similar to the first book. So I just show you what was under the dust jacket of the first book very quickly. Like you can see, by the way, you can see here, this is what the end papers were like. For the first book, I actually have the same end papers, but you can see how it's the same artist. And then for A Study in Drowning, it was this like kind of like really cool architecture kind of thing. I really love the style of that. And then for this one, we've got a similar thing again, but I think it's prettier, I've got to say. It's more detailed with what's going on here. So we've got like statues, we've got a key, we've got this like rooftop thing. It says, under the sea, mermaids pray in the cathedral. Under the sea, fire burns green. Swear fealty to no cause but knowledge. And then at the back, ink is the blood of kings. He had raised me up high and put a crown on my head, and thus when he crumbled, so did I. My fall from heaven, but hurt more than all my days of living hell. And then we've got like a more like magical, mystical thing going on at the back. This is so pretty. I love this. We've got like a unicorn and a dragon thing, so I'm wondering if we're going to get more of the lore of the world in this book. That would be really interesting if so. So in here, the main reason why I ordered this version of the sequel is because we're getting different dust jackets. matching dust jackets for them both. So these are the new dust jackets that they printed for the 2 books, which I'm very happy that I'll be able to change A Study in Drowning. So this is the new one for A Study in Drowning. That is gorgeous, isn't it? So yeah, we've got Effie there, and then we've got the 2 characters from the book here as well, which is super pretty. I really like that. And then this is the same style, but for the sequel, A Fairy in Dreaming. So we've got like a statue here. I don't obviously know what all the things are going to be for this one, but I'm very excited to read it because I enjoyed it, and it was a book that I wasn't expecting to get a sequel from, but I'm not mad about it. So that's the 2 book boxes. I probably am going to, at the very least, put the dust jacket for A Study in Drowning on because I hate the original one. And yeah, that is it for this video, I guess. Yeah, let me know down below, what do you think? Do you prefer the new dust jackets? Do you like the new versions of the book? Isn't that version of Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil absolutely stunning? It's so pretty, I'm not over it. Until next time though, stay safe, stay cozy, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! And here are the 2 versions together. Very pretty. I will say something about it though. The new dust covers are smaller than the old ones. As you can see, when I've got the old one on underneath, it doesn't like go all the way, which is kind of a shame. Also, I don't know if it's just how I folded it, but it doesn't actually also fit evenly, which is kind of a shame.